Hey guys, and welcome. Oh my god, that snake is going to kill you, it's going to strangle you, it's going to measure to see if it can eat you. I'm pretty sure you guys, especially if you have snakes yourself, probably have heard statements like these before. I do hear them from time to time, not very often fortunately. They really did annoy me before, like some years ago. I got very mad, I got very angry when people would write stuff like this because I thought it was just unnecessary. And I'm like, come on guys, I don't write stuff like that about your cat or your dog. Not that I ever would do something like that, but it's like, come on, maybe you like dogs or you like cats or you like birds or whatever. I talk nicely about your pet, why can't you talk nicely about my pet? Or if you don't like it, just don't talk about it at all. Why do you have to say things that aren't true? But I really do think that people who write comments like that don't know enough about the snake. I once heard that fear of something comes from not knowing, and I think that fits pretty well with statements like these. So today I have beautiful Samara with me. You can maybe see her tail on some of her body. Her head is down here somewhere. She's going to help me talk to you about why my snake isn't going to kill me. Because of course most snakes don't have the capability of killing you, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Reason number one that my snakes are not going to kill me is because that they are not venomous or not poisonous. The average hobby snake, ball python, corn snake, milk snake, boas, and all those kinds of snakes are not venomous or poisonous. None of these that I just mentioned are. Venomous snakes are often only kept by experienced people or zoos. And many places it is like it is in my country, where venomous snakes are not allowed. So the snakes that you will find in my country are most likely not venomous or poisonous, which is why that they won't kill me. Reason number two that my snakes are not going to kill me is that they are simply not big enough. Not Samara here, who is a big girl, even Baby, who is a bigger girl, are nowhere near big enough to be able to kill me or to swallow me. Very simply put, I am way too big a prey for the snake to be able to eat. Reason number three is that snakes, they don't kill for fun. Even though Samara might be big enough to, let's say, to give me a big bite in my throat or maybe to strangle me, she's not going to do it because snakes, they don't kill for fun. Snakes, they kill to eat. And taking the fact that I am way too big for her to eat, she's not going to do that. Snakes, they bite if they're scared or if they think it's food. Like I got a bite from Barnaby, compared to this girl, small California king snake. He bit my finger, he probably thought it was food, but he's nowhere big enough to eat me. So a bite can happen, but snakes, they don't bite to kill if they are not capable of eating. Reason number four my snakes aren't going to kill me is kind of what I talked about before, but it is that snakes, they kill to eat. And taking the fact, again, I'm gonna say it one more time, I'm way too big for them, they have no reason to kill me. Reason number five that my snakes aren't going to kill me is that they don't strangle me. A lot of people are scared to the fact that snakes, they just strangle because they have nothing better to do. Snakes, they don't strangle for fun or because they are scared. When snakes are scared, either they tend to go into a position where they will bite if they're really scared, or they just tend to, move away. Like the snake wants nothing to do with you. If it is scared, it's just gonna move away. So snakes, they don't creep up on you and then just strangle you for fun. It's not going to happen. The way that Samara is laying here might look to you as though she's strangling me. She's not. She's simply just holding on. As you can see, I have no trouble getting her off. Hey baby! Although I do have to say that if you are handling bigger snakes, just the fact that they are holding on, they do have big muscles, that can be unpleasant to experience. So always be two people when you're handling big snakes. Reason number six that my snakes aren't going to kill me is actually a myth that I thought that I really wanted to debunk. A lot of you guys may have heard the story of a woman who had a snake, and then the snake stopped eating, and then it started to just lay right next to her to size her up, and then the vet tells her you have to be very careful, the snake is measuring to see if it can eat you. I have to say that that story, I've heard it so many times, and a lot of people have been asking me if it's true or not, and I have to say there's a high possibility that that story is just completely nonsense, and that is because that snakes, very simply put it, they don't measure their food. Snakes, they don't creep up next to a rodent to see if it can fit inside it. If it did that, it would never ever be able to eat out in the wild. They don't do that. Snakes, they lay in an ambush, they wait for the prey to come, and then they strike, they kill, and they eat. Reason number 7, and the final reason I have for you today, why my snakes aren't going to kill me, is that they are not evil creatures. Snakes, they don't have evil intentions, they are not plotting to kill me or anything like that. What you have to remember is that snakes are reptiles, and as a reptile, they react purely on instincts, which means that they don't plan evil things. Usually snakes are very docile creatures, and when you treat them right, and when you are not scaring them, when you're not giving them any reason to fear you, you don't have anything to fear from them. Of course, you always have to be very respectful of these creatures because that they are reptiles, and unlike a dog or a cat, they don't feel the same kind of connection to you. They don't feel the same kind of love that a dog or a cat may do. But what they do is that they allow you to come closer to them. They give you their permission to handle them and to be around them, knowing that you aren't going to harm them. So if you are being very good to your snake, treating it with respect, treating it the way that it should be as a reptile, then I can almost guarantee you that you have nothing to fear from it. Alright guys, that's all for today. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more reasons that you can think of why a snake aren't going to kill you, just put them right down in the comments. I would absolutely love to hear. Please give the video a like so I know that you like what I make. It really does mean a lot to me. And while you're at it, just hit subscribe on that channel. Thank you guys for now, and bye bye.